There's just something magic about riding a train. I love how the world slows down outside my window. Hills rolling by, peaks glinting with snow, forests stretching for miles, and cliffs that drop right into the sea. Train rides aren't just a way to get somewhere, they're about the journey itself. And the best ones? They turn ordinary travel into pure adventure. So let me take you on a ride across 5 of the world's most scenic railways, where every mile is a showstopper. First up, Switzerland's Glacier Express. Now I know it's called the slowest express train in the world, but that's the point. From Zermatt to St. Moritz, you snake through deep alpine valleys, crossing almost 300 bridges and diving through 91 tunnels. The real treat? Panoramic windows stretching up to the ceiling, so nothing stands between you and the Matterhorn or the stunning Landwasser viaduct. 8 hours of pure Swiss beauty, velvet green meadows, sleepy villages, and glaciers caught mid-slide down the mountain. And as you sip Swiss wine and enjoy a fancy meal right at your seat, those views feel like you're living inside a postcard. Next, let's hop over to Canada and climb aboard the Rocky Mountaineer. This is luxury on rails, rolling between Vancouver and Banff or Jasper. Glass-domed cars give you a front-row seat to wild rivers, dense forests, and snowy peaks. Sometimes you'll even spot a grizzly wandering by. The hosts are storytellers, weaving the legends of these mountains as the train glides past turquoise lakes and sheer canyons. Every curve feels wilder than the last, and you get to soak it all in without ever leaving your seat. Now, for a slice of adventure down under, the TranzAlpine in New Zealand. In a few short hours, you'll see more landscapes than you can count. Rolling farms, sheep dotting the hills, then suddenly you're in the Southern Alps, crossing dizzying viaducts over blue-green rivers. The open-air carriage is my favorite. Let that crisp mountain air fill your lungs while you snap the kind of photos your friends won't believe are real. It's New Zealand in a nutshell, no hiking boots required. Scotland's West Highland Line is all about ancient, untamed beauty. Starting in Glasgow, the train heads north past moody lochs and deep forests until it reaches the iconic Glenfinnan Viaduct. Yep, the one from Harry Potter. But movie magic aside, this route is pure Highlands wind-swept moors, tiny villages, and mountains so old they feel haunted. Some stretches don't even have roads. You're rolling into corners of Scotland that almost no one sees. By the end, when you hit the tiny port town of Malay, you'll swear you've stepped into another world. And finally, let's go big. The Ghan in Australia. This ride cuts straight across the continent, from Darwin's tropics to Adelaide's coast. We're talking 4 days, nearly 3,000 kilometers, and some of the most epic landscapes on this planet: red deserts, ancient gorges, and endless sky. There are off-train stops for underground towns, outback sunsets, and walks through sacred indigenous lands. On board, it's all about comfort. Think lush cabins and Australian cuisine. More than just a train ride, the Ghan is a rite of passage, crossing a land rich with stories older than memory. Scenic train rides aren't about speed. They're about letting the world reveal itself, little by little, mile by mile. Next time you're itching for adventure, skip the flight. Get on the rails, slow it down, and let the journey be your destination. Because sometimes the best views aren't just out the window. They're part of the ride itself.